Are we all on this very page, please? Are we all on this very page? Let's get started. Let's create something right now. So please click on this very link on the Telegram group so we can get started. Are we all on this very page? It's as if I'm talking to myself or I'm a comedian. So some of us are actually kind of yeah. Yeah, the last link, please click on it. Let's get started. Time is going. It's not on our side. Are we all on this very page, please? I need your response. One house, please. Are we looking at the board? If we are not listening, I will shut my computer down and find my way back home. So that I'll go and do something else. Okay. So please let's get started. One house. So today being Saturday or today being Friday, 20th of February, what we want to do is to start the translation on the incubator. And then we are going to register our membership in this very community to the Jukun Wikimedia user community. So if you go to this very yellow page right here, you are going to see that this very soft copy of this very manual is still online.
Creation of 20s. Is it creation of 20s?
Okay. For you to go back to this place, go back to the group on Telegram or WhatsApp. Click on that link to bring you there. Or do you have Telegram on your phone? Now go to your search bar on Telegram, then search Jukun Wikipedia Outreach. You see, then click on it and join. Yeah, this is there.
Okay, so if you look at these event activities, when you click on this very add or improve content on the Jukun Wikipedia incubator, this is our submission for this very language, the Jukun Wakwan Wikipedia. And all our progress is going to be tracked on this very page. All our activities, you can be able to check them here in Check Wiki Activities. So every month, we're supposed to have at least 5 to 6 editors editing within this community. Nothing less than that. If you do anything less than that, the time for the approval is going to be elongated. So we are supposed to have at least 5 active editors, and your edits are going to be at least 12 edits per month, not even per day. Like right now, I can sit down and make about 100 edits right now, but you are only expected to have about minimum of 12. If you don't do up to 12 edits, it's going to be cancelled. Like this very one, you can see this name is going to be stricken at the very middle if it's not up to that very number. And if it is stricken, that means you have not edited for that very month. So sometimes you will see a list of about 16 people who have edited, but most of them, their names are all having center stroke on them. That means that they have not done enough activities for that very month. But we can actually have at least seven because the population is much, and the language, the Jukun Wapan language, is written. There are some languages that are not actually written, like Tyap is not even taught even in primary school at all. In fact, these materials you are seeing, we don't even have them in Tyap. The only thing we have is primers. So it's much more problematic for language that don't have written material than those that have written materials. And these ones, you can use them to your advantage. And that very group you are seeing on WhatsApp and on Telegram is meant for you to actually communicate, to ask questions. Okay, how do we translate this one? What's the best way of translating email? And then you agree first, then you now take it out, and everybody have to translate using that same word. Nobody will translate with their own word. And if you do, everybody translates with their own word, then we're not going to have uniformity. And the people who are going to be taking care of the machine translate, they are going to have problem on translate wiki. And they are also going to be coming and be telling you that no, for so and so translation, you have, in fact, it's a lot of work if you use different translations. So we use the same words for everything. So that is for, this one is for telling you how many editors have edited per month, and this very month is the starting. And these are the requirements we are having for this very localization. Localization is when you are translated to your own language. And for now, the Jikun has been able to pass these very two requirements. But right now, this one is still being done. The submission has been made on Translate Wiki, but they will soon approve this one. And then we are going to go gradually. By the time that we start the translation, you see that percentages out of 100 will begin to show. Out of, you see 13% out of 100, 14%. If you are able to do 100%, fine. But for the Jukun Wikipedia to be approved, you need to translate what we call the about 500 most used media wiki messages. They are not actually 500, they are more than 600 now, because every time they, for example, if Apple brings out a new product, they need to translate the interface in Apple. So they'll bring the new words into this very website, and then we'll have to translate all of them. So this very Translate Wiki website, it is being used by like hundreds of companies all over the world. Apple, Google, name them, all of them like that. So we don't usually need to, or they don't actually need to go and call the WAPA community, come and translate for us there. Once you have all the translations right here in this Translate Wiki, Google will have access to it, Apple will have access to it, Wikipedia will have access to it at the same time. And you can see that last year, Fulani was added to Translate Wiki, Google Translate. Kanuri was also added to Google Translate. And in this middle break, TIFF was added to Google Translate. But none of our languages here has been added because we don't have any translations in this very site. Yeah, so but by the time we're able to satisfactorily uh, translate in this very site, then you can see that they can now begin to work towards having our own translation on Google Translate. It's gradual. You have to put the effort before you get your language added on those websites. Um, so that's just for us to see this. And then for this very second one, to add members, maybe we'll do this one a bit later. We'll all add our names. Once you have an account with Wikimedia, you can be able to add your name over there. So you can go to this creation of pages. You go to this yellow bar right here, this yellow subheading, and then you go to number one. There are two ways of creating articles in the Jukun Wikipedia. You can actually create from the existing list. We have a list of it, and then you can create words that are not present in that very list. For example, there is a particular word you want to create for, and it is not there. You can go to number two and create instead. So I'll show us how to create in number one, and then I'll show you how to create in number two. So if you go to number one, you scroll down, you scroll up, for the very beginning, you see some certain guides that are to help you to understand what you need to do on this very page. But then we'll do it practically. We don't have to read it. So this is the English article on Wikipedia, and then this is the WAPA equivalent. So if you click on WAPA language, it opens. You are going to see that the information there is very scanty. It's not so much. It's not so much, and you can actually edit it, the English version of it. But you don't just add anything that you think is correct. You go to a source, you paraphrase, then you add, and then you put the citation. Maybe we'll do a little of it. We are going to practically create one article in the English Wikipedia for the new Apuka. He doesn't have, but Kuvion the second has it. So we'll create it, but let's start this one first and then later on. So this very one that is existing in the English Wikipedia, all you need to do is like copy as much as you want to translate. You can see the board. Maybe I want to translate this one to WAPA. Then I'll just copy. Then once I translate this one later on, I can copy this very one again and then go over, paste it, and then translate and publish it. So that's how you do it gradually. So let's go back again. I'm going to create the article for WAPA, but I'll distribute the rest of it to all of you. You are going to create one each today before we leave. So I don't know whose phones are working or whose phones are
All
not
working,
working.
their phones are working.
Okay. Ata, what is house? House. Uh, house. Ata. Andrew. Andrew. What is, how do I say? Ata Andrew. Ata Andrew. Okay, Ata Andrew. Father of the house. Okay. So Ata Andrew, you are going to create for Ukari. You create the article for
Please,
Ukari.
let's pay attention.
Ukari. You write it down in your
Now,
notebook.
what we are doing here now is we are assigning articles to everybody here. And we will take the first step of the translation. You'll see how it is being done. But for every article that has been assigned to you, it is your primary duty to translate it. So we'll assign to you, please take note of it. If possible, write it down. Then we'll show you practically how to go about it.
So what I do, Ukari, Atandu, Chidon, Chidon, you create the article for Chidon God in Jukun. You write it down. You translate the article for God God in English to Chidon. Atandu, you translate to for Aku. Okay, Kami. Okay. Atandu, Aku, Aku, AKU.
I told you that there are some people here that are conductors. So there is a whole education there. We don't get it very clear. Did you ask him a house, or you ask him a room, or you ask him a company?
Okay, just like houses we call Babangida.
This one is correct.
Okay, that's Atandu. Because we have a word called Otiole. That's a man of the house for addressing a man. Otiole. Atandu. Okay, so that's what.
What is the word in English?
English doesn't have it. It's just like Mr. somehow, but Babangida Hausa. Yes.
No, what do you call father of the house?
Father of the house is you see what I'm trying to say is that a word in any other language at all, a word can mean so many things. So if you say Akano is the same as
In the same weapon.
Wasindo.
Yeah.
So which one is more
Which one is acceptable?
Wasindo? Okay.
No, for the sake of this training, which one should we use?
Washington is better here. Washington is better here.
Wasindo. Okay. That's for both male and female.
You should use honor. Use father.
Father of the house.
Now listen. Hello. Now, why we are here now is we are not here to start the debate. I told you the debate is not now. The debate is after we leave. People can organize themselves and do the debate. Now we have father of the house and we have mother of the house. So what do you call mother of the house? What do you call father of the house? So this is what we are looking for.
Atando, Wasindo, Ayondo. Then Wasindo also.
No, we use the equivalence of the Atando. What of so those are the words we are looking for.
We can use which one? Atando is okay.
Atando. How do you pronounce it? Let me get it.
No, let them spell it.
Atando.
Atando. Atando. That is correct. It's Atando.
So like
Okay, thank you. Your contribution, I will take it.
so Atando. Stop. So be patient. I've given Apple. Then Buto.
Please, let me tell
Buto
you
work.
the name. This word he is giving you. Please put it down. When the time comes, that's the word you are going to translate. So we are not giving you new titles.
He gave me the answer.
No, it's there. It's written there.
You translate
When
it
you
later.
translate it later.
But we'll show you how to
Yes.
translate. Yes.
Apu.
Anna. Yes, that's yesterday. Anna, yeah. Then Jinna. Ata. Oh, okay, no phone. Oh, wait. Ata. Oh, Ayo. Jinna.
That's today.
To Ayo. Ake. Tomorrow. Ake. So Ayo. Apompo. Morning. Apompo. In Tia we say ototom. Sir? So.
That's why they are coming back.
Actually, either tracing it or you trace us back.
Then Ata new to Ata new to the Ata Newsota evening. So Ata Affinity. Okay, night. We will have two words, a tetuk and a ketuk. Otuk is day, while night. Ata Aju.
Hello,
Aju.
the backbenchers will switch you from
Aju. Yeah, you translate. Ata Ata house. Ata. Ata. Okay. Ata. No, that Ata is different. That was father. This was father. I think Indo is compound. The compound. The house itself is Ata. Okay, Ata is room. Room. Okay.
It's almost dying.
Ata room. Ata. Ayo. Abu thing. Ata.
Hello.
Adi.
It's like we are beginning to have multiple percentages. Please.
Adi. Body. Adi. Adi. The Ayo. Achi head. So Ata. Azo. Who will say Oli? Okay, the
Hello.
Ashini.
The noise is getting too much.
Ayo.
Hello. Please.
Ano. Who will say Onu for mouth? Mouth is Onu itself. Ano. Okay, say ANU. Not ANO. You. Onu. No, in Tyap is Onu.
For us, it's a new the same thing.
To shock you more, the word for how is Nini. In Tyap is the same thing, Nini. No difference. Same spelling. Nini. Yes. How? Yeah, in Jukun. Okay, Tanini. Okay, that's how. But how is the house? Yes. Anini. Anini. And that's why I'm giving the Tyap version. Anini. How? Don't worry, we'll get there. Okay, so is that one for mouth now? Because most of these ones that are here, we have to correct some of them. Because some of them are from one book like that, but we have to adjust them like that. Atando, Anini, Tom, Anini. Is it Nini? No, okay. Yes.
Are you giving the assignment or you are getting the correct word? No, you are giving the assignment.
Yes.
So share the assignment. When it comes, the experts are here. We will debate over it and take the correct one.
No, sir, we will do put all of them at the same time because
we are doing it at the same time.
because if they create it using the old
That goal,
the
how?
wrong
You are
spelling.
not satisfied with the way.
No, that one is not here. It's not here. That one is just by the way.
How is it by the way? While you are in the class and we are here, we are
Yes.
doing the wrong thing. You say it by the way. The way I said it like that, and go.
Okay, let me explain it better. In Wikipedia, we don't create anything that's outside of a noun. It has to be a noun, not an adjective, not an adverb, not a verb, not a conjunction. So that meaning is not supposed to be a Wikipedia article. It was just by the way. But the one that is here is a tongue. The tongue is a noun, and then mouth, anything that is solid, you can see, you can touch, or maybe phenomena like feelings, you can create them. So before we came, we have to add. That's why usually we need the solid materials from the language board first of all for us to be able to write these very things. But we were not able to make early contact to get these materials. And the Bible, we don't have online Bible for the Jukun Wapa online. We would have done that a long time. So that's the problem we're having. So we have to correct them
We
here.
have the
There's Jukun Bible online
It's not online.
on the App Store.
Okay, App Store.
Yes.
There.
It's not on U version yet.
The New Testament is there. I don't downloaded the thing for it.
When did they put it on?
New Testament.
Maybe it's recently added.
No.
I have it.
The one that is there is for Jiru.
Jukun Bible.
Is it Wapa?
Yes,
On it there.
But it has been there for a long time.
long time.
It's been there.
I searched for this. I searched for it. Like I searched for it very well.
You see
I didn't see it on U version.
It depends on the title.
But is it written?
Yes, written in
Not only sound.
Wapa, yes. It's written in Wapa, it's everything. And yes, the only one we reading is for you.
Okay, don't
As you
worry.
play, as you open the Bible, then you play the audio and you read it for you in Wapa language. No, it's from App Store.
Okay, so no problems. But we'll have to correct these ones now before we start creating all the spellings. So, Nini, Nene. So please, you correct my, or you don't have to worry about my pronunciation if you understand, so that will just be fast. I have this issue of pronunciation. Yeah. Then, Atan, Anyi. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Anyi. Teeth. Tooth. The iron. Atom. Atom.
See Jukun Bible.
Okay, so I will get it. Then iron asi bed asi bed asri like this. ASWI. Okay, so then next, Ahwa. 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 Ahwa, neck. Then, okay. I mean, then behind Afin, then Achukun, Nave. Okay, yes, you Achukun. Then Avio. Is it Avio or Vio? Avo. Hand. Avo. No white. I gave you it, you didn't take it. Yes. Okay, then your own is Avo. Avo. Hand. Avo. Hand. Hand. Yours. Hand. Then Ayon, Kunu, is it Kunuvo or Kunuvio? Kunuvo. Elbow. Okay. Have I given you? Okay, then Awunu. Then have I given you Ata? Yes. Okay. Then behind Awuwa. No, behind you are, I've given you Awunu already. Then she Awuwa. Awuwa. Then right next to her, right, Ata. You create for Ata. Um, Ata. Then Ayo, you create for Ayo. Then okay. Then Ata Amu. Then Amu Awunu. No, Awu Awunu. No, you. Yeah. You do Amu. Then Ayo, you do Awu Wawua. Wawua. Amu Wawua. Then Amuza. Amuza Wawunu. Then Amu Wawua. Amuza Wawua. Asho, that's uncle. Then Zapien, and so Atando, you are the one that will create for Papa. Atando Aju. Joe. A friend, is it Joe or Joe? Joe. So Ajo will create for Joe. Yeah, your own is Apple. His own is Joe. So I think that's all for now. So we are going to publish, but let's be sure everything is correct down here. So hunger, is it Mbo? Ambo. The yam is Asi. The hole is Asi. Ashi. The forest is Shu. Okay, Ashi. So it's correct. Is it correct? Like this? ASHI. And this one.
Is it the same with the one of Asi?
Okay, so the word for whole, not yam. Ashi. The yam is Asi. Okay, then forest is Shu. Ashu. Ashu or Shu. Ashu. But this one is A or Shu. Okay, so we'll have similar words like this, but we'll have to be using bracket to disambiguate it. Later on, you'll see one down there. So is it supposed to have R or not? That's the R. Okay, then later on we'll create the words 1 to 3. But what's the weapon word for number? Number. Number. Do you say number? Yes, 1 to 3 number. Number.
You don't have. So what do you use in counting? What do you use in counting? The word for numbers. Numbers for counting. Not counting. What do you use for counting? Number is in for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Hausas call it lamba. La Hausa call it lamba. But what's the Jukun version? Asin. Asin wapan.
Okay, it can be marks for counting. That's the way we put it in my language. Symbols for counting. So if you can frame it that way.
Like this, ASIN. Asin. Asin wapan. Wawuwe. Like this. Asin wawuwe. Wawe or wawuwe.
Okay. One house.
It's really true that translation is very difficult. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Number, I think it is now.
Yes.
All right. In order to get it in people, you have to say it as if it were now. So, you say, I see on my way. You say, sir, on my way. You are not doing it. It's not true. Maybe we can say, we wait. We want to get it as a now. Go ahead, we wait.
No, excuse me, sir. You have the grammar there. You have the document of grammar, and we are using it in the school. That counting is not like the right thing.
Okay, we wait.
It's with you there. We cannot condemn others for today because we are free.
No, what we are saying is that counting is different from the symbol.
You ask how number is
They say that it's
right? Yes. So they are talking about counting, which is important. When we talk about
the symbol used for counting.
This issue specific, we are talking about numerical orders.
Exactly.
And they are not talking about counting in itself. These two things.
It's not counting. It's the symbol, the number. What we use for counting is what we are looking for. Just like alphabet. Alphabets are symbols for reading. So numbers are symbols for counting. When the process of counting is away, but what do you use to count? It's the symbol. Yes, yes. Good. Okay. So that's why I'm borrowing you the way we taught and brought out our own. This is the symbol we use for reading.
Sorry, we want somebody to tell us in Jukun, John chapter 1 verse 5. John chapter 1 verse 5 in Jukun. John chapter 1 verse 5 in Jukun.
And they are as well.
Hold that, please. Hold that, please. As gay chapter, as go. As gay chapter, as gay chapter.
If you use the test, you see Arcadia. When you want to go to the next place, they say Arcadia. Okay, you see it. Excuse me, sir.
Okay, but the idea is it chapter or number? Okay, that's chapter.
The number is the answer that we are about. That is the verse. The word number.
But we'll use the argue, we'll reach where we will need the argue for chapter, and then we also need the word for verse also. Then we also need one for verse, for number, differently. We'll use all of them, but for this very one is number. No, a number is just like the opposite of alphabet. Somehow.
Like I rightly explained, in my own language, we have symbols we use for reading, which are alphabets, and we say Zutsua, Zutwang. But the ones we use for counting, we say Zutsua, Twang. Twang is counting, the Twang is reading. So what do you use for Twang and the Twang? All of them are Zutsua. So we say Zutsua, the Twang, Zutsua, Twang. When you are counting, you are actually reading, but in numbers. So when you are reading, you are using alphabets, not numbers. So the twang and twang are two different things, but all of them is symbols used. So Zutsua the twang, Zutsua twang, these are two different things. Then when it comes to chapter, the word down Zutsua, which is a bigger Chunchong Zutsua, which is the verse. So if we say we'll use our way at this point, when you get to chapter and verse, what will you use? So the application, see, language is developing every day. There are things that are yet to come. When they come, we'll have to play them. So we'll have to open our minds and look for things that are similar, closer, that will make the meaning stick, and then adopt it. So if you have alphabets that are used for reading, then it's symbols.
You said in language we borrow, and in Jukun we have so many other dialects. Like for example, now we in Uganda have borrowed a word from Tapu. This Kenasara, because the people of Tapu so effect before it comes to our place.
Okay.
They call it European leaf. So we also call it Kenasara. So for this, from some of the words you are asking to create now, we may still find them in some of the people's side for this.
Yes.
So
So
no need to create them here now.
Good.
Maybe they have the words there because they are staying there. Like for example, again, this potato. Here, there are so many names. People give names according to how they see. But by my research, the people in Koda, they call it silphone. You go to the people in Bali, they call it silphone. You go to the Kutek, they call it silphone because they live in the mountainous area, and those things are there. So I think we will see both that word for potato, but that word don't better for now. Because here, when they say it as silver putwa, they say that so it doesn't make sense. So some of these words we may not be able to get them now. We have to ask questions so that people get them from there.
Yeah, so for the purpose of this translation, we are going to leave that one for now. So later on, when the language board comes up with the word, because we are all in the same WhatsApp group, the language board will drop it there, and then we'll use that very word that the language board is going to bring. But let it not be that the language board will take a long time to do it because the language is not going to wait, and the Wikipedia translation will have to continue. Yes.
And to what we are doing here, is it Wapan-based issue?
Only Wapan.
Or it is Jukun-based issue?
Only Wapan. Only Wapan.
That reference is given is Jukun-based. Let us concentrate on Wapan-based issue.
Yes, sir, but what he's saying is that if you don't have a particular word in Wapa, because you don't have that very variety, but other Jukun dialects have been able to develop it. Instead of creating a new one, it's easier to get it from those ones and put it here. It makes it easy.
Away and again. And there are some words we pronounce here that are different from their own.
Excuse me, please.
It's all over.
No, if they cannot have a unified one they want to use, you understand? They need to let them understand.
Accounting, if they are allowed to invent, you can do it. Something we can do it. It's a you know from Amazon, which is assembly. Assembly, I think, can cover our the context of this. Assembly. I ever got to ask what we can. But then assembly, I think, can give you perfectly a what the context to learn
So your word for paper is the same to Tyap. Ashita. I want a Shita.
You people better come back. Oh, come back. People used to like us. You cannot come. You finish all this. No place like Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the word for number, are we going with Asenwawa? Asenwawa. Asenwawa.
What the elders here agree on it, just go with it.
Okay, so what do the elders agree?
See them here now. Because they know better than God.
Talk, man. Can you-
So what is the dictionary saying?
No, the accent doesn't give it as a number, it's giving as back and then spear grass. The oral.
Just go for the word for numbers there, then.
No, it's Jukun to English, not English to Jukun. I can't be able to locate it. Yes, spear grass and then oracle. It's just from Jukun to English, no English to Jukun. And so what we'll do is we can use the Asen Wawa or Asen Wawe Wako. My God, I need to write, I need to get translation and the spelling of
We are going with async walking.
Okay, please the spelling of it. That's Asen, that's ASEN, then space WAY, then the HWABU. Okay, Asen wa Kwabu. Kwebu. Okay, Kwebu. Asen wa Kwabu. Okay, tournament. It's not available on the computer.
After you finish this thing, you click this particular page.
No, you can be able to access it from. You can be able to edit it.
What I did in my own system, so that because it says to me that my phone not accepted.
Were you able to download the African keyboard?
I have my own system.
Okay, let me understand. What are you saying?
What I mean
Tournament.
that if the after the program, flash, I put it in the under the use the key mark. Or if you have the key mark here, I'll sit down and give you the clear picture of it. That is the only thing. Because the way you have comma, but they make the normal English way. Are you seeing what is happening? That
Let's keep this. Then before we continue.
Bind you.
Let us no.
Who can address that? Can you address it alone? No. Everything we're doing. So that's why let me correct it there now.
Okay.
You know, you promised us when you were giving us the assignment. I was a teacher. We have never finished that side of the assignment and you jump to numbers. We have a lot of observations in the assignment you get.
Okay.
There are some spellings you carry there without accepting. We would have corrected this before we jump to another chapter, which is the column. Can we do that? We can do that. If you want us to follow, you can. But all my fear is anything that is wrong, I will be number one that they will figure out. That's very idea. And the experts are still there. I'm not an expert, but I know the language.
You have nothing to fear. Nothing. After 10 years, this work can be corrected any day. That's the good thing about the Wikipedia. It's an ongoing project. It can be corrected any day, anytime.
If you do it like this tomorrow, you have that to assist me like I'm talking.
That's why it's a meeting.
There are ones that if the mothers are hungry, everybody is hungry. So let's because
You correct one, do the correcting. Somebody will just come and say, I'm changing. And then you have to follow.
we need more. All right.
How they are going to use it? Okay.
No problem.
Maybe they have their own restrictions as writers.
Yes.